What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We're back with some Edison. Today we have Primo on the right. I think he's playing most likely Blackwings. It could be... Oh, nope. We're on the Vayu Turbo today. And Erik is on Machina. Either Machina, just like normal, like Hamster Raiko Kaius, or Quick Draw. But I think this series of videos he was on just... normal quick draw. So he's gonna T-set, pass over to Primo. He's got the teched one of Shura in this build. I actually really like one Shura in this Vayu list. I think it's pretty good. It can create some advantage pretty early on. I think it's versatile enough to splash in there. But the hamster is gonna be a perfect stat stick blocker to defend. Ooh, got Erik's life points right here, so we can see it pretty clearly. Kaius will be used over this hamster, leaving the Raiko face down. Gonna do a ton of damage to Primo, burning him and then swinging for 24 with no gores in sight. Yeah, get rid of that Dark Grepher. Dark Grepher being the most like it would like set up the grave so well for him. That Trump Death Shoe is pretty brutal. Vayu is one of those cards like the 1-star. It's one of those cards where like you can just throw him away to the wind. We don't really care what happens to him. Oh yikes. Yeah, that I was thinking, I was like, should Erik defend this, or should we should we not? But it looks like it turns out pretty well for him. That Trap Dust Shoot putting in work for Erik. And Primo was like, yeah, I've seen enough, like we're not gonna do this. We actually saw this Kaiku in Erik's initial hand, so he splashes the one of Kaiku. In Machina, you have like one slot where you can put a tech card in. In the beginning, people were using like DD Warrior Ladies, then it went to Fossil Dyna, then it went to Haiku, New Spatian Grand Mole, extra Cyber Dragons. There's a lot of things you can use that one slot for, or you can just put, you know, more hamsters, more I don't know, like more traps. I guess you can sub in that monster slot for a trap. He's gonna get rid of Kaiku. Ooh man, that hand's freaking gross. He's got Kai's Gores, Hamster. That is not a hand we want to be looking at. He just took apart or took away the Kaiku just because it would turn off the Necro, and then we would have to answer right away. And like if we don't have bottomless, then that Kaiku is gonna rip us apart. So rather than deal with it, he's just gonna be like, you know what, on the back, I don't want to mess with it. Discard to special. Dark Grepher is gonna let him send Vayu. Now that grave is pretty gross. I don't know what's in Primo's hand, but he could be close to a Dark Arm Dragon. This play right here, it's like a 23-17, like a 4K swing right here if it's uncontested. Top deck for Plague. Okay, so he knew it's hamster. He's gonna go with the dark end, tick it down, and then swing in for 17 and 21, I believe, unless he just straight up passes. Oh yeah, there's Gores, that's right. Yeah, with the Gores there, he's gonna wait till the next turn, potentially attack, and then when he's able to tick down with Dark End, he'll do just that. Oh my gosh, the Dark hits the grave. And yeah, I mean, this Dust Shoot putting in work for both players. Okay, Vayu, pitching the Vayu. He has the target with the Arm Wing already, so if we can go up into Armor Master, and then eventually into Ascendant. So we're fine with that. Very smart. Just attacks with 1, that way the Mirror Force needs to be used, and you know, because Primo knows it's there, you might as well just use it in order to yeah, it's just like, it's not a surprise. So he's never going to apply more than just that Dark Refer. He's gonna keep swinging, and then eventually you're gonna have to use it, so you just might as well just launch it off right away. You're not gonna catch anyone off guard. Ooh, this Machina Fortress gets blocked by Necrogardener. That's really bad for us. Yikes. Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that all the freaking time. Where I just forget there's Necro, and I'm staring at a monster that I can't move. Yeah, and if Primo is able to set all of his cards, then the Machina Fortress effect, like monster effect targeting thing, is not gonna matter. Like either you can normal summon it, set something. Ooh, he's got Dark Arm Dragon. Was it 1, 2, 3, 3 darks? 4 darks. He's got 4 darks. Okay. So he's gonna attack over this. That does 300, and then he could. Yeah. So he's at 4 darks. He can go up to 5 darks, and then after he's done using a dark end, it's gonna go to 3 darks, and then Dark Arm can come out. Yeah. Because if he uses the effect of Dark End on Fortress, then it rips the Dark Arm out, and obviously we don't want that. Ooh, okay. We go Contact. This is scary though, because if he like Torrentials on this like Fortress or Mirror Forces, then like we would be at 5 or 6 darks. Then we wouldn't be able to bring out Dark Arm Dragon. But it eats a Deep Prison for us. Gotta wait till the next turn to drop the Dark Arm. Doesn't get much value if he's not popping anything, so unless he's making a push. So let's see, 400 here. Armor Master. Okay, let's do this. I believe the Gorge is still in hand. We'll attack for 25. And on the 25, we're gonna drop this. Eat the Gorge, maybe. Yep. And then we'll pop it. Yeah, the only thing about this Armor Master is it tends to get eaten by fortresses. Fortresses have yeah. Even statted monsters against Fortress do not bode well. Because like, especially like Stardust, Fortress crashes into Stardust and then destroys the monster plus additional card as well. Alright, Deep Prison answers that. We are left with a Chaos Sorcerer. Everything is burned through. All the cards in Erik's hand are going to be fresh. Mind Control, banish Chaos Sorcerer. All that day. Got a battle on our hands. We take 1,000 here for Caius Burn. Lower Darkness, let's dig a little deeper. Maybe find our power cards in Burial. Return from the different dimension. Yeah, those cards are disgusting. Whenever you activate that as a Vayu Turbo player, whew, the dopamine hit you must get. It's probably close to what I get when I activate Pot of Avarice. Alright, pass. We are, I think we're hellbent. Just one card. Oh no. We're just gripping the cards. Charge your Light Brigade's gonna search us a monster. We're gonna go for the Raikou. This is a long game too. I thought Primo had the jump with the trap dust shoot, but Erik's been able to weather the storm, blocking a lot of damage with that Gores, and then getting rid of the Dark Arm Dragon and Armor Master. Really scary thing is once Erik draws Pot of Avarice, he's gonna be able to restock his hand, refill his options. Scary stuff. We're gonna swing in, not present him with another target, just use his gear frame, and we'll pass. Yikes, this is pretty scary. He's gonna Vayu DD Crow on activation, leaving him, I think, with no other Vayus. So he's got a bunch of Sirokkos and whatnot, but without the Vayu piece, we're just left with maybe some Raikou play, some, I guess, another Sirocco. He really needs those burial return pieces. Oh, or Gores. Gores is gonna be pretty excellent. Take 25 here. If you can't answer this Gores, then oh my god, disgusting. Highest burn for 1,000. Top deck. DD Crow will be used to hit that plague away. Banish it from the field, or the grave, essentially. Because if he didn't, he would go into probably Darkened Dragon, send the token, give Primo no leg to stand on, no fuel for Caius, etc. Ready? We'll pass. There it is. The burial hits the field. That's gonna send all of our Vayus back to the grave. He's gonna send Vayu, Plague, and Necrogardna. Caius for Caius. And bottoms will be used. No, it's Caius for Fortress. She's got to get rid of that since he doesn't really care about the effect since he has no cards in hand. And he's gonna proceed to push. Hopefully that last card face down on Erik's side of the field cannot stop this onslaught. We take a 100 right here, and then we'll take 23 as well. No Mirror Force. I think this is the game where he used Mirror Force on McGreffer. So I guess the only card he would be afraid of is oh, my body has a shield. It's gonna protect this Kaiku. All right, what do we got with this Kaiku? Brain control. Okay. So, we pay 15. Pay 15 here, leaving a Primo at 31, and then yeah. Okay. So this does 2. You can do 2,000 to him, but then I guess you can banish with Kaiku. This Kaiku gets ran over on the turn after. So he's just, you know, putting his best foot forward, trying his best to not die, and Armageddon's gonna be able to seal the deal. I think he had Plague left in grave, so he had a bunch of options. All right, game number 3. This is for all the marbles. Let's see who will come out on top. I believe these players are X and 1. So they're fighting for a spot at second or third to get some credit for the night. I actually came back from a locals tonight. It was pretty packed. It was like 20 plus players, which is a great sight to see. New players as well. Yikes. Okay, Kaiku's gonna run over this Armageddon, swinging for 18 on gear frame. No Gores is dropped, luckily for Erik. All right, Sirocco. Bottomless will be used. Okay, Burial for the third Dark Arm Dragon gets summoned. He's gonna try to run over this Kaiku. He can't answer the Dark Arm. We're in trouble. It might be a Compulse set, so he doesn't really want to like use Compulse. But maybe we just wait until there we go. Yeah, we wait until he uses the effect, Compulse our monster to protect it, and then we can run over this Dark Arm Dragon with a Fortress. Yeah, because if he compulses the Dark Arm, he's like, well, he's just gonna resummon it again, so might as well just let him run over this Kaiku. Here we go. A Machina gear frame. There's no back row for Primo side of the field, and that's what we want to see as Erik. But we have to chew through a Necro Gardener as well, so we have to be very mindful. Swing for 3. Necro Gardener will protect it. And with just 1 dark left, this might be enough to clear this Dark Arm Dragon, assuming we make it to the next turn. Okay, Crow. I'm gonna Crow it right away, just in case. Oh, he's got more darks now. Excellent. So we can, I guess this is tough. Very, very tough position to be in with no more darks left. Gear frame's kind of blocking the way from us accessing that fortress. We would need, well, I guess he could have popped gear frame first, then pop fortress right after, but he was a little scared of the unknown. Okay, Caius is gonna he's gonna do what he has to do in order to get in. Now does he swing into Erik? Does he risk Gores? Because if he drops Gores, the game, I feel, is pretty over. He's just gonna pass. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna mess around. I don't want to find out. We're gonna MST this back row. Another Dust Tornado. Those dusts are pretty necessary against Vayu Turbo just because of Oppression. Oppression being one of those cards very potent against Machina Fortress. The Pot of Avarice, the juicy Pot of Avarice will be used to return all of our monsters back to the deck to get us that +1. The magic fingers. Draw 1, draw 2. We get a Charger Light Brigade and a Mirror Force. Mill 3. I think we just get a Lila here. I mean, we can Swiss Army Knife with the Raikou as well, but we did also get a Mirror Force. So Lila could be protected for like 2 turns. Oh, it doesn't look like he has access to it. I didn't see it in there. Maybe it's in hand? No, it's not. Did he mill it? I'll see if he milled it. If he sided it out, I think Lila is super good against Vayu Turbo. Yeah, it looked like he sided it out because I know he runs at least 1. But he might have put a different piece in there. Yeah, I think he just needed to hang on to that Mirror Force just for a little bit longer. Especially we have no way to convert the Raikou. All right, this Kaiku's getting in 1800. Let's get rid of some darks. Get rid of your Sirocco, Shura. And this is rough. And this Kaiku's gonna shred us apart. Any Siroccos, any... I think we just get rid of the Sirocco. But I guess we could worry about return too. So maybe we don't give him everything special summonable. I think he did draw return. Maybe return or deprison. If he draws return, it's super dangerous for us. Okay, it is deprison. All right. Okay, Greffer, that was set. Pitch Vayu. Do we have any more juicy targets? Maybe potential Plague, another Vayu. I feel like everything's got banished already, so I don't know what's left to pitch, but it is another Vayu. There's 2 Vayus in grave. I'm getting my games mixed up. He went for a lot of Vayu game 2. I think this is his first one of the game. Alright, swinging for 17. Compulse is going to return this Armwing. The Compulse are super gross against Vayu Turbo because it just deletes all their Armor Masters, their Arm Wings, Ascendants, just for 1 card, and they don't really have a way to stop it. They don't run Trap Stun. Like maybe they protect it with Solemn Judgment. Obviously, it's not something they really want to do. Armageddon Knight. Pitch Sirocco. Okay, do another Crow? No, we do not. This will be able to answer the Cyber Dragon, but Deep Prison is there. Holy moly. We're gonna swing in for 700 right here. Primo has been trying his best. Top deck after top deck, but he keeps getting answered by Erik's cards. Deep Prison, Compulse. Just so many cards. Set this Mind Crush, put some mental pressure onto Primo. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be using it anyways, but this might be it. He's going to check all of his options. Charge! Okay, we're going to make sure all our targets are there. You could look for a Raikou. Raikou can answer this Cyber Dragon. Excellent. Erik's like, miss your target, but I'm pretty sure Primo was checking he had a target before he even activated it, so. Alright, we just gotta swing. Got a dead trap dust shoot in hand, unfortunately. Okay. Yikes. I don't think we saw Return get milled yet. Did not see it, so this, his deck's really skinny. Oh my gosh, this is getting really close. Set a card. He sets the DD Crow. Mind Control is going to take control of it, and he gets jebaited. It is a Crow. So puts it face up attack and passes. Hoping it was for like maybe a Raikou, but Gear Frame is going to be summoned. We can add Force. I think that last card was Mirror Force. Attack for 18. Has to use it. Does not commit the Fortress, luckily. Just whittles him down. Makes him use that card to defend him. And then he's going to summon the Lonely Hamster to finish him off. Yikes. That was a really good set. Very grindy. Primo tried his absolute best to get back into the game. But as I said before, Compulse and Dimensional Prison are cards that... especially Compulse, really, just because like it can be activated at any point in time, and yeah, it's really difficult for Vayu Turbo to play against. I think honestly, like if I were to look at the matchup between these 2 decks, I would say that Machina has like a 55-45 favorability in terms of like matchup, you know. Just not a ton, but like, you know, the suite of cards of Compulse and our boss monster being Fortress, which is 25 over your Armwing, which is a 23 vanilla. Like the cards do so much more, but I believe that the Vayu deck is more consistent than this Machina deck, at least, like, because I've died to my hands a lot, so I know like that there's consistency issues. If there wasn't, then I would say Machina is more powerful, to be honest. But the way that Vayu can play with Dark Arm Dragon, Burial, Return, they have so many more bombs, so there's a lot more power, and not only power, but power and consistency, which is absolutely insane. I think that's why a lot of players gravitate towards this deck. It's just because like no matter like what hand you kind of draw, there is a sense of playability within it. But anyways, Erik takes it 2-1. If you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe for more, and then I will catch you on the next one. Peace.